Hey guys, welcome to the Knot of the Week. Today we are continuing our DIY knot board display with the first two knots that we are going to put on the board, including the square knot and its variation, the thief's knot. So let's get into how to tie those, and I'll show you the small little tiny knots that I have tied for the knot board. All right guys, real quick, I have a braided nylon line that's about 2 feet long that I'm tying with today, and I'll be probably using this as much as I can on future episodes of this DIY knot tying display board. So I took a little 100-mile-per-hour tape and wrapped it around these, and I fused the ends before I did that too, and then fused them just a little bit afterwards, just so the tape kind of stayed in place. These are easy to make, and this is a great way to practice knot tying, is to get yourself a piece of this. It's very slick, so this nylon is very slick when you tie, so it's not the best to hold knots, but it's great for practicing, so I wouldn't recommend this kind of line for any kind of weight-bearing application. So when you're tying a square knot, the rule to remember is right over left and left over right. So we're going to take the right side and tie and wrap, and then left side over the right and tie and wrap. So the checkpoint on this is that both of these lines, or the taped ends, the working ends, are both facing the same direction, so meaning they're both pointing out instead of in. So the variation of the square knot, or the knot that you can tie to know if anyone's been rummaging through your stuff, is a thief's knot. So the way to tie that is I like to form a bite or a loop in the line like this, and I'll have my working end, or the standing part of the line, on the top side, and then what I'll do is I'll work this through. So this is another way to tie a square knot, is kind of to trace around this bite. So I'll tie this like that, so that what I'm left with is opposite standing parts. So you can see now, if I laid this flat, you have one end facing this way and one end facing the inside of the loop. This is also referred to as a miller's knot, because millers would tie up sacks of grain or sacks of flour with this knot, just like so. So pretend this nice Crown Royal bag is our line here, or what we're tying onto. And you would tie a thief's knot into this, and tighten it up as you needed to. But you tie a thief's knot into this so that if anyone untied this and went to retie it, you would know, because they'd probably look at that and go, oh, I just need to tie a square knot back again, and then they'll never know I was in this sack of flour that I needed to steal. But that's what you would do, and that's a thief's knot. So now that we've demonstrated the square knot and thief's knot, I will show you kind of what we did so far to start with. Again, this is our cotton cordage, so this is a small diameter cotton line. And what I've done, and what I've decided to do on all these future knots, we had a lot of great comments on kind of the intro article for this DIY knot tying display board. But what I decided to do is take some heat shrink and actually put this around the ends. This is about a 1/2 inch of heat shrink around each of these knots. So you can see one is demonstrating the square knot and the other is demonstrating the thief's knot. So what we'll do is just continue to build the knots kind of in this fashion, kind of small like this, and we can probably get quite a few on this board that we're tying onto. There's a piece of MDF, and what we'll do is just continue to build this in successive episodes of the Knot of the Week, and when we're left with what we have here, it should be quite a few knots that we'll be able to do for our DIY knot tying display board. So hope you enjoyed it. All right guys, thanks for watching the Knot of the Week. Remember to tune in next time when we tie more knots for our DIY knot tying board. And next time we will continue with hitches. The square knot and the thief's knot were hitches. We'll progress with our hitches on the next episode. Thanks for watching.